on the beat.
Road trip. Leader Maximo. Le luxe. Made in Africa.
That's not how you treat your animal, you know?
The Mayombe Forest is the second largest forest in the world after the Amazon.
Adolophine. We are crossing the Congo River. Welcome to Loango. So while we were in Brazzaville, we were getting a lot of annoying calls from Kinshasa, family and business. Yeah. And I didn't want to go back. I was like, I'm not going back. It's crazy out there, over there, across the river. I need a little bit of a longer break. We decided, like proper Thelma Louise, to do road trip. So today we are leaving Brazza and we're headed to Pointe Noire. We're gonna hit the Mayombe Forest. We're gonna go through the savannah and through the jungle to get to the ocean for a quick, well, not that quick, pretty quick visit. It's a 5 to 6 hour drive, but sometimes you need a break and you enjoy yourself. So here we are listening to some hooky jazz. Amazing Congolese group that my parents used to listen to all the time, and I'm probably gonna sleep for a part of it and then wake up when we get to the forest. Hope you guys like it. Okay. So I'm almost stressed. My face is swollen. Just sunblock on, of course sunblock. And this is not cold enough. Or you can just put sunglasses on. It hides a lot, right? Chillin'. I needed to get away from everybody. My staff, my lawyer, weird people saying they want to be partners but they ask you weird questions, my family since they knew I was in town, and you know, I just needed to be away. And so we did a road trip, and so we played hooky which was great, and it actually felt like, this part felt like an actual vacation of the trip. Like the trip we worked the entire time. This was the only, well, you went to Brazzaville. I didn't do that. Oh yeah. But this for me was the only vacation-y thing I did. So packed up our stuff, packed the car, couldn't get a ticket. Plus, like, we wanted to really explore the country more because we don't get to do that in Kinshasa because the traffic is maddening. It takes 3.5 hours to go 50 kilometers from downtown to our farm. You can't really drive around and explore. So this time we're like, we're gonna do a road trip. And the roads are nicely paved. It's beautiful from Brazzaville to Pointe Noire. Tsunami. It's 5 appareils. So Nami, how many things do you have on you right now? Expect the gadget. We got some snacks. We had the drone. We had some music. And it was great.
Just went.
We just went. We just did it. We're like, we out. Like, we really just did it. Welcome to the Mayombe Forest. The Mayombe means mysteries of the spirits. The Mayombe Forest is the second largest forest in the world after the Amazon. The forest is in the Democratic Republic of Congo, Angola, Gabon, and here, the Republic of Congo. Mayombe is watered by many rivers with very swift currents in its hills and mountainous regions with the most amazing views. It's one of the world's richest hotspots of biological diversity. Most of the residents in the forest rely on cultivation, hunting, and work in logging operations, which is a bit of an oxymoron because logging operations ruined the forest. It causes deforestation. Responsible tourism is in development right now. There is a safari that you can go to in the Mayombe Forest near Pointe Noire. We didn't get to do it this trip. It is such a beautiful place. We went to the springs. We met some of the people that live in the forest. And it really is something to behold and a blessing to be able to see this with our own eyes and experience it. Pit stop to get some coffee and croissants and stuff. Pit stop. Doucement, doucement, doucement. That's so cool. There's some really cool pictures from Kenya. Rwanda. To come up with a cool thing. Take lessons déjà. Okay.
Pour naturel. Voilà. Non, je vais une grosse bouteille. Oh là là. C'est bon. Pas de vie, pourquoi ça vient de faire le You can buy bottles here to fill it up. Talk about sustainable living. Non, ça vient de
Depuis, c'est au point qu'on a sa descente naturelle. Voilà pourquoi c'est glacé. Regarde, pourtant il n'y a pas un feu.
Ouais, c'est nice. After hour 4, I was like, okay, are we there yet? Yeah, so it was a long road trip, but it was fun, and I'm glad we did it. We met some people along the way, and we saw some animals tied to the back of cars. Oh my God, it was so sad. It was so sad. And crazy me, I want to get out, but that's not how you treat your animal, you know? But like,
that's how they train. And to be honest, like, Africa really teaches you how much you can store in a car. How much you can store on a motorcycle.
Oh my God.
It's just like, I think we are really good at just testing the boundaries of things.
Oh yeah, and the car will drive and it won't tip over and it's filled to the brim. It's really, we're like natural architects, engineers.
Yeah.
Because we know how to pack it in, baby. To
Maximize.
the point, like, maximize. People, things, animals, luggage, food, everything in this tiny little compact car with 6 people.
No,
Yeah.
Africans know how to pack and carry.
We're efficient, baby. We can get things done. So yeah, so that was the road trip.
Afrika ozongi na mboka mama nakoyimba yo mokili mobimba yoka Pon Afrika ozongi na mboka mama nakoyimba yo mokili mobimba yoka
We did our trip to Loango, which was a lot more emotional than I expected.
Yeah.
Hi everyone, welcome to Loango. We are in Congo. This is also a place of point of no return, and here over 2 million Africans were sent to the Americas. And the colonizers or the slave traders would grab people from the Republic of Congo, Democratic Republic of Congo, Angola, and Gabon. Angola and the 2 Congos were part of the Congo Kingdom, and would bring them to one of these ports. So this is one of the ports that was functioning during the slave trade, and they would bring them here, and they would walk from the entrance all the way down to the water, never to return. It is really, really sad being here. It's really somber. It's really hard to get to. So I can only imagine the long walk to nowhere and how petrified people were. After the slave trade officially stopped, people started living here in Loango in 1889. But it's something that we still talk about. There's folk stories. A few were able to get away, but most were caught and sent this way to the Americas, never to come back. So here's one of my pleas. I know a lot of us Black people want to return to our roots, and being in a Francophone country is not as interesting as, you know, the Ghanas and Nigerias, but most of you guys are our cousins, and this is really your home. And I implore you guys to start coming back home, discovering our roots, our shared cultures, and our shared stories, because we're really so connected. And sorry for all the terribleness. I was really emotional. Like, and we've been to Ghana, we've been to Jamestown, we've been to, you know, the Point of No Return there and other places in Africa. We've been to like the site of the Rwanda genocide. Congolese, we've been killed, you know, but there's been more than 6 million of us dying over resources.
And so you become a little bit cold. And I live in America. There's a mass shooting every day. But this really, really did something to me. Maybe it was because in America, most people don't want to be Congolese, even though you are. Or like the Brazilians, like Cabinda sent a lot of people to Brazil. You realize that all your peoples are just spread out, but they don't want to come home, right? And they don't even know how to come home. And it's the saddest thing. And I just, like, I didn't even want to shoot a video there. It was just very, we just kind of sat there and just really thought about the experience of what it was like to leave home and then just be sent in the ocean and never to come back. It was tough.
Yeah.
Even thinking about it makes me want to like tear up. It was, I'm surprised because it's not the first place I've been where our fellow Africans were sent away. But maybe because it's so close to home that it hurt even more. Like the other places I was emotional, but this I wasn't myself afterward. Even now, with talking about it, you can tell like it bothered me. But yeah, so you'll see the beautiful images. So after that, I needed a drink, like a really strong margarita.
The power of
Non, je vais essayer avec ça.
Oui, mais tu dois connecter.
I went back to the beach part of Pointe Noire and we had lunch. I played on the swing by the beach. Tsunami played with her drone and I had like 5 margaritas. I needed it. I was an emotional wreck. I wasn't sitting there crying, but like I was an emotional wreck. Before we crossed over, we visited the Maison de Veillard, an old person home. We were doing our due diligence, and it's ran by a nun, a convent?
Mm-hmm.
Convent. I don't know, convent. We did a tour, like how their setup is different. They have an exercise room, and so we learned a lot. We brought presents, of course. We can't just show up empty-handed.
Moi j'ai fait les box, je suis forte.
La boxe là aussi, vraiment.
Non, attends.
Moi je pensais que c'était la blague.
Ah ouais?
Oui.
Non, je t'ai jamais vu les vidéos. Donc bon, c'est les vidéos, quand je suis en train de boxer, je suis en train de frapper les hommes même.
3! Ha!
look, they're in your country.
Yeah, Cotonou.
Cotonou, wow.
You know the place?
I'm from Benin.
She's from Benin. Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cotonou. We said that.
And then we met this lady, Mama Adolophine. They're like, oh, there's an Adolophine here. Mama Adolophine, you should meet her. As Ndoi na yo. Ndoi is like your name twin. In Lingala. So it's like, oh, Ndoi Nangai, let's go. So like we go. They're like about to have lunch or whatever. And the nuns, like the sister, goes, oh, Mama Adolophine, this is Adolophine. She looks me up and down. Yo, nun, like, who are you? You know, I hate this place. I'm in pain. They don't give me medication. But sanga boy. And I go, oh, Mama, leave me sangai. I'm like, I'm so sorry, Mama. Like, I will talk to them. What are you gonna do? Oh, I was like,
Mama Adolophine went off. Like, I didn't know what she was saying, but she went off. I was like, okay, I guess all the
hey.
I guess all the Adolphines like.
And then she's like, look at Kolia, like the food here that they give me, they give the other people better food. They give me like the soup. I have teeth. I was like, oh. I was like, Mama Adolophine, pardon, like, I beg go.
She had, like, she wasted no time. She didn't know who we were. She said, oh, this is Adolophine. Okay, now let me tell you
this, and then you, what you gonna do about it? Like, you're gonna do, all right, because of this. Yeah, and then we crossed over. After I got cursed out by my Ndoi.
But it was cool. It was really nice to see like their setup, how they run their old people's home.
We are crossing the Congo River. The Congo River is one of the most powerful rivers in the world. It is our livelihood. It's our way to get from one Congo to the other. It has the ability to power almost all of Africa. It is really the majestic left of road. And here we are crossing. It takes less than 5 minutes to go from Brazzaville to Kinshasa, only 6 miles apart. And it's really an amazement.
It was dark, couldn't cross over, so we spent the night there, and then we crossed over in the morning.
Yep.
So it was great to play hooky. We learned a lot. We got to go to the beach for a bit, and we got connected to our Congolese brothers and sisters in the diaspora. Had great margaritas.
On the beat.
Leader Maximo, le luxe, made in Africa, l'élégance, la qualité.
I'm like, no, darling, it's not witchcraft, it's science.
Adolo.